Hey everyone, it's Unique History Channel. Today we're going to be doing a reading from The Age of Entitlement by Chris Caldwell, and we'll be reading the Ferguson Uprising. On July 9th, 2014, 18-year-old Michael Brown was shot dead by policeman Darren Wilson after a confrontation in a housing project in Ferguson, Missouri, a fast-changing and relatively well-integrated town in St. Louis County. The incident sparked 3 waves of riots, the first one lasting 2 weeks and the second one coming 3 months later, when a grand jury chose not to indict Wilson. There were additional unrest on the first anniversary of the shooting. The controversy was, in hindsight, unwarranted. According to an investigation into Wilson's conduct by the Civil Rights Division of the Obama administration's Justice Department, a 289-pound Brown, high on THC and accompanied by his friend, Dorian Johnson, had stolen several boxes of cigarillos from an Indian-owned variety store, manhandling the DeWilt owner when he protested. The incident was captured on video when Wilson, making his rounds in a squad car, encountered the pair. A few moments later, Brown moved to the driver's window, knocking Wilson's exit, punched him in the face, and reached into a car and got a gun on Wilson's gun. Wilson fired a shot into Brown's hand. He pursued Brown and ran, shot Brown only when he turned and charged at him. The Justice Department's novel-length report of a full lab work, cell phone records, and dozens of interviews showed that there was no case for indicting Wilson or any kind of police misconduct. Brown's DNA was found on Wilson's collar, shirt, and pants. Gunpowder soot was found on Brown's hand, and evidence of change found in the skin from the heart discharge was consistent with Brown's hand being on the barrel of the gun. On detail after detail, in multiple interrogations, Wilson's account matched of the material evidence. A mythological account spread. Brown said had been raising his hands to surrender. He had been saying, "Hands up, don't shoot." Most, perhaps all these stories, had their beginnings in the tales of Brown's accomplice Johnson, known as Witness 101 in the Civil Rights investigation. Had told the aftermath of the shooting. Johnson claimed Wilson shot at Brown in the back and then killed him in the valley of shots. He stood up with his hands up, pleading that he wasn't armed. There is no credible witness to Brown saying, "Don't shoot." There were no bullet holes in Brown's back. The alternative account began circulating while Brown's body still lay in the street, and it soon became dangerous to contradict it. Brown died at noon. By 12:14 p.m., there were crowds yelling that someone needs to kill these motherfuckers. At 12:45 and again at 1:17, there was gunfire at 1:55 and 2:11. Police heard sound of automatic weapons. Chance of kill the police arose. Police were reinforced by the Highway Safety Unit at 2:38 and Tactical Operations Unit at 2:44. The second great grievance, besides the allegation of the police that had murdered Brown in cold blood, was they had disrespected his body by leaving it in the middle of the street for 4 hours. That was likely due to security concerns provoked by the trans threats and shooting, and the Obama administration's civil rights investigation found. Violence and looting exploded in Ferguson that night. It would last 2 weeks and preoccupy the media for months. In November, days after the grand jury decision not to indict Wilson, the riots that followed, black players and St. Louis Rams took to the field for the Saturday night game with their arms raised in a hands up, don't shoot pose. Ta-Nehisi Coates raged in a short book that would become a #1 bestseller about the difficulty of telling his son where the killer Mike Brown would go unpunished. The country's official culture was now squarely on the side of the protests, even if any neutral reading of the evidence showed that Brown's killer Wilson should have gone unpunished. Okay, thank you.